This news update is brought to you by This is the noon Barbados Today update for Friday, September 5th, 2014. I'm Dawn Paris. Thanks for joining us. In the news at this hour, an abrupt end to operations at local car rental company Executive Rentals Incorporated. Barbados Today has learned that two financing entities, Globe Finance and Simpson Finance, and possibly a third, have swooped down on the rental company, taking possession of more than 100 vehicles. The matter is already attracting the attention of the Fraud Department of the Royal Barbados Police Force, although no formal investigations have been launched into the company's operations. When contacted, owner of Executive Rentals, Rodney Wilkinson, said he was not interested in discussing the closure of the company with the media. The police last night netted 171 pounds of cannabis after intercepting a boat off Fitz Village, St. James. The seizure took place about 9:30 p.m. when a joint operation between the drug squad, Coast Guard and Police Marine Unit intercepted the 18-foot boat. No one was arrested, but investigations into the find are continuing. In other news, Assistant Vice President at Royal Fidelity, Gillian Nunez, is telling investors to keep their eyes open for privatization opportunities in Barbados. She told an investment forum last night that because of the country's high debt burden and urgent need to restructure, privatization is very much on the cards.
With respect to countries that face high debt burdens, that's a trickier topic, but they usually find relief in a debt restructuring exercise of some sort. Now, we believe the present financial climate in Barbados is ideal for privatizations of state-owned properties and hopefully future listings and investment opportunities for the general public. Now, we remain poised to take advantage of these opportunities and encourage others to do the same, as they don't occur very often on our shores. In the aftermath of such an exercise, many countries do undergo a rough period of austerity, but this is then followed by a period of resumed and sometimes rapid growth.
And with just 2 days to go before the start of the new school year, parents are being urged to be mindful of what goes into their children's lunch boxes. That plea from officials of the Heart and Stroke Foundation, who are very concerned about rising levels of obesity, hypertension and high blood pressure among children. Chief Executive Officer Gina Pitts says parents need to be more aware of what their wards are consuming on a daily basis, given the worrying trend. She also believes that teaching them to read food labels and healthy eating habits from early will benefit them in the long run.
It starts at the home. I can't say how important that is for you to educate your children on what is healthy, just as you would educate them about how to cross the road. When they're on their own, they'll make the decision about when to cross the road. They're sensible enough to also make those food choices as well. But you have to start when they're very young.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
To regional news now, the Guyana Elections Commission is standing by its 2014 electoral list. It's alleged that the names of over 2,000 dead people are still on the list, but the commission's chairman, Dr. Steve Surajbali, denied the allegations, saying that his department is using a methodology used by several CARICOM countries to vet the list.
List that the person has died, and the family member would take that a piece of paper to the General Register office, and the current General Registrar would issue that certificate and document it and send us the documentation that this person is dead.
And on the international scene, a ceasefire between the Ukraine government and separatist leaders went into effect at 11 this morning. The truce was agreed to after the two sides met with Russian officials, raising the hopes that the deadly 5-month conflict may be at an end. But it's unsure whether the ceasefire is definite, as the details are still unknown. And on that hopeful note, we end our Noon Barbados Today update. We'll be back again at 6 this evening. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and our email updates, and like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or on Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Dawn Paris. Have a wonderful Friday.
This news update is brought to you by